Hi everyone again. I'm going to continue with the review about the new flight simulator, FlyInside from Daniel Church. Yes, let's review initially my PC specifications. I'm using an NVIDIA GeForce 1080 Ti, 11 gig of RAM. CPU I've got an i7 8700 at 32 dot yeah 32 dot 2 gigahertz, 16 gig of RAM, and the Ethernet it's completely stopped. Okay, so I'm not downloading anything. Just first thing that really took my attention was about how quick this simulator is to load. Okay, so just it takes a few seconds compared to anything else. Loading aircrafts, entering cockpit UE, and here we go. Okay, we are in this case in London City Airport, which, well, doesn't matter on which airport we are. As you'll notice, it's completely empty. There's nothing surrounding you. Okay, because what happens just immediately after, it's that all the scenery has been downloaded. Okay, and it's been drawn surrounding you, and it's also injecting some buildings, something that everyone will miss. Of course, it's the airport buildings, terminals, and yeah, some kind of motion cars or trucks around us. Okay, there's no option at all yet at this stage to start your flight from a parking stand. Let's review also my settings, because I want to ensure that you'll see everything. I've got it set up to the maximum. Okay, so if we move into anisotropy, it's 8. This anti-aliasing, it's 8 plus. Pixel maximum for clouds, cloud detail level high, landscape huge, aircraft textures high, world texture details high also, and the VR multiplier, it's also the maximum. I'm advanced, but I'm not sure about what this is, but everything is also enabled. Okay, so flying in 2D, we've got the frames locked, but what I think is the maximum refresh rate that I've got in this screen, it's an FPS of 60 frames per second. And what we are going to do is just to move back to virtual reality, Oculus Rift. It's loading. I'm going to center this. Okay, hope you can see it. Let me close the Oculus. Now I can see it. Okay. I would also like to review the flight dynamics. Okay, so what we are going to try to do is just focus also on the weather and stuff like that. So let's try to take off. Remove parking brake, flaps. Okay, brake. Weather is completely calm at this stage. Now this is interacting with this, so let me move it here. Let's try to keep the sensor line full throttle. $100 knots, nose up, and we are climbing. Okay, so gear up. Textures also on the runways are not the best yet, but we'll get there. Okay, something that really is amazing, it's the water. You've got just that feeling about there are some waves on the River Thames in this case, as you could see. Okay, hope that you can appreciate it. I'm pretty sure you can. Frames, I've locked it this time to not move down 45. What we could do is just pause the views here where we've turn right. Okay, we are going to stop it, and let's move back to see the stats of the PC. Okay, here we've got the Ethernet. As you've noticed, this is while the whole scenario has been downloading. CPUs, the usage has increased, but not crazily. Memory, I still have some memory left, and the graphic card, it's just running at 60%, 75% average. Okay, and I still have some gigs of memory left to keep being using. We are going to minimize this, and then let's try to focus on flight realistics, okay, and all the fluids and how they are treating this. So as I've mentioned before, yes, we could put some more nice timing. Let's say it's 9 p.m. in London today. Yep, done. Look at all the lighting. I didn't remove the flaps. Okay, here we go. Let's try to keep straight flight. Okay, and then let's try just to do a few experiments. One could be just go up until we start losing our controls. Okay, speed coming down. Let's try to keep this to around 60 degrees here. Okay, and soon we should enter in stall. Okay, I'm just leaving the joystick. You'll see right turn. Let's correct that. Nose down. Until we start to recover from the stall, and then we can just increase the throttle again. Okay, let's try to follow the node heading 360. So I'll start changing the winds. Okay, or just even west. West should be fine. Come on. So we are heading now 270. We'll try just to keep this flight level. Okay, yeah, around 2,000 feet, so we can still see the scenery. Okay, all the images are downloaded, safe said, streamed from the internet, from Bing mainly, and OpenStreetMaps. I think that OpenStreetMaps is where it's being used to inject all the lights around the city. It would be good also just to let me go a little bit up so we could see the change while we cross through the clouds, and we'll, yeah, okay, something like that. And adjust the trim. So we don't need to put any pressure. And then let's start playing with the winds and the meteor. Okay, we are heading, yes, 270 yet. And then I think this is under here, weather. We are going to just inject the wind and now from the north, which is our right. Okay, going heading 0, and we are going to increase the wind speed to 40 knots. Okay, set weather. Immediately this has a move to the left and the right. Okay, let's try to, yeah, you'll see again. Let me change heading to 270, and you'll see really quick as I'm drifting, if you could appreciate it, I can completely feel it. We are drifting to our left. Okay, you see, so air of course is impacting on our plane at this point. let's turn back. We could add also turbulence. Well, we've got here Hyde Park, Serpentine, St. James Park, okay, Buckingham Palace, and everything else. Just the quality is really unbelievable. I really love these clouds. Let's try to go through that cloud, and then let's also try to add some turbulence. Well, we are going now against the wind. We've got the wind on our head, which is we've said before it was from north. Okay, and let's inject also some turbulence. Let's put it to the maximum. You'll see how unstable the plane becomes now. Okay, just big weather, but so be ready for this. Now plane quickly starts to seem a dancer in the air. Okay, you see these changes on the airspeed. It's really difficult to keep the heading. It's bumping up, down. Okay. So I'd say also that wind and windshield and everything like that, it's pretty realistic. Look at these clouds now. Well, way off. Let's remove then all of this. Otherwise it makes it very difficult to be flown. Okay. So we remove all the turbulence and the turbulence factor. Let's continue climbing. Okay, if I apply it would be better. Set weather. Now let's continue climbing to these clouds. I don't know what's that hole, but for sure that's a book. I don't think that London ever had that crater before. Okay, look at how the whole ground is becoming blue. That's where we are crossing this cloud, leaving it. Yep. And now then let's try to land on runway 9 again on London City Airport. Okay, so we've got this airport just there. Let's start the descent here around Hyde Park. Let's go throttle, and then yep, if we keep the wind blowing from our north, you'll see how to fly straight. More or less the airport is just up front myself. The plane should just start moving to the right. Okay, let's try to follow the river. I can already observe just here it's where we've got the runway, and if you notice that the plane is just drifting to the right. So in terms of flight dynamics, I think it's pretty accurate. I know, of course, that they are working also to improve this, because this is vital, no, for everyone that wants to enhance their flight experience. Yep, you'll see we are drifting. We were more or less aligned. We will notice that better while we are approaching the airport. Yep. I guess that if I fly more or less with this heading, something around 70, 80 knots, I'll try to keep then the trajectory. Here you can see it. And that's how we are going to try to land. This time, hopefully it will be safe. But still you can appreciate all the lightning and everything. Let's move to a little bit later. .37. I don't think that was enough. Date and time. 1 hour will make it. 10 p.m. Yep. And okay. And here we go. Okay, so we are keeping our heading 70. We are going to reduce yet a little bit more. And there we've got the runway. Probably I'd like to align myself a little bit better. something like that. I need to fly now. Yep. Okay, and then now let's try to keep it. Run here, hopefully. As I'm drifting, it's the runway on my right, and you see again the plane drifting. Let's add flaps. I think I should have waited until the speed was reduced to 120 to decrease flaps. So just let's go throttles fully. We don't want to keep moving down. Look at this as I'm drifting. So this is going to be a really heavy crosswind. I don't remember exactly what setting I made, but probably been much more than for sure that this plane is allowed to land 40 knots. Okay, wind heading it's 0, so blowing from our left in this case. Getting a little low. Let's see if I can show you while I'm rotating through the views. Yes, this is the perfect one. Look how you could now appreciate how the plane is flying. Okay, it's completely close to keep the straight line. Yep, I'm extremely low. I just already hit the skyscrapers that we've got here. Oh my god. Gear down. No. It is unbelievable. Okay, let's try and do it. Oh, it's pushing us. Maybe we should abort. But well, that was the purpose of showing you this, okay? Now let's try. Yep. I've just run out of runway. Okay. Oh my god. It wasn't the best landing again. But it's just I'm trying to squeeze my skills and everything. Okay, so here we go. Someone is ringing the bell. So see you soon. Cheers. Bye.